depends on how the day is for you, but doesn't mean that every day comes and ends bad or comes and ends good. So rest assured that be ready for anything, any day, anywhere, anytime. A very good morning to you. Our viewers are watching West Nile Television right upon this morning, Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. and the program stands still. That is the Business Bank on your set. And how are you doing? How is your business? I guess yesterday some of you never ended well. That's why I started by saying that you get to know that every day comes with a different session. Whether it comes good, receive it. Whether it comes bad, receive it. Sometimes you go at your workplace and you do not make any single sales. You start cursing God, hey, what have I done wrong? I wish I was not born. I wish I was not given the business idea and so forth. No, that's not right. All you need to do is be ready, stand still, and see what comes. And short while, we'll be having our guest on set, and he'll be telling us a quite number of things, how he does his work, how much experience he has, and how much it took him to know about this very particular work. Stay tuned. Do not move away from your TV. High chance for me to bring him on set and to tell us who he is, what he does, and where his workplace is located, such that me and you can locate him anytime, any day when we move in this very particular place. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, may we know your name?
I'm Miraji Obedgiu in Nebi. Actually a phone technician and also a businessman. I do sales phone, accessories, batteries, and other things as well. And also we do some self-refreshment like sodas and other things also.
Okay. Thank you so very much. You said you called me Raji? Yes, Miraji, for doing all that. And then brief history basically about yourself before actually you started this work. What have you been doing before?
Actually, when I came out of school, actually I stopped in senior 4. And then there was I found there was nothing I could do, and the things was tough for my parents to continue paying me at the schools. So I decided to took a decision of learning how to repair phones. Then it took me to go from Nebi. Actually by then I was residing in Panyamur. So it took me from there. I went to Chigumba to go and learn from my uncle that side. Then from there I proceed to Kampala to learn more. Then from there, that one was by 2011. But since then I came to Navy by 2012. I started working doing the repair only. Before starting to sell the accessories, the phones and other things. So it actually took me a while from there, but it has been tough. It has not been easy to start something. Sometimes when others are also in the business, it has been so difficult. But Alhamdulillah, due to the support from the people, due to the hard work, due to the determination, due to the love of what you want to do, it makes me reached here. By 2012, since I started working opposite Centenary Bank, Nebi Centenary Bank. And then I shifted from there. I went to the other side of the market, Nebi Market. And then by 2019, I decided to shift here, where I am in front of the mosque. Yes.
Okay. That is it, and he has given you his workplace and what he does particularly. And away from that, you know, sometimes before you start something, you really have to invest in your time and know what exactly I can do, and if I do this, shall I get something at the end of the day. Basically, you know, being in this very particular phone accessories, and he is repairing phones, and it took him some time to learn this. And when he started, I guess you have heard how hard it was. It's same as starting something, and you know it cannot work out if you don't really commit yourself for it. The more you commit yourself, you realize that everything you do needs actually nothing but time. I insist to all the businessmen and businesswomen out there, when you are doing something, the most important thing you need to commit in that very particular business is time. If you don't give time for your business, it is a no, a very big no. That business will not work. Yeah, like I keep reminding you that my mom always tells me, little bits, when you are doing something, commit yourself to it. Any minute I am out of my business premises, trust me, our dear viewers, my mom gives me call more than 10 times, and when I don't pick, he calls me with a new number, and still the moment I hear that is her, there's nothing she said, she will only utter a word in Lubar. Ele mi business raya kanele business uko. And that is all. Wherever I'll be, even if I'm committed, I cannot explain. Just jump on board and go to the market and start what I'm supposed to do. So that is what it means, that you need to be committed to your business. So when you started this business, how much difficulties did you actually face? Because I know before you get you get settled, people don't know you, you don't have clients, you don't even not know where to start. In the first place, these very things you have put right in front of you, getting them was tug of war. Maybe you can give us experience how hectic it was starting this.
Actually, on getting all this you're seeing, it has been hard really, because at first when I came back from Kampala to start my work, I was living with my brother, and when I came here I had nothing. I only had the knowledge of the repair. So when I came to Navy, then I had my uncle who offered me a small kiosk to start doing my work. Then afterwards, I had my friend who one day came to me, and he was like, what do you always do here? I always see you sitting here. What are you doing? I said, I'm here. I'm a phone technician. I'm working here. And he was the first person when he came, and he was like, do you really know how to repair phone? I said, yeah, I know. He brought a phone. I worked on it. Then he became my whatever. He became my promoter. He started moving around town. There's a guy who repair a phone opposite Centenary Bank. I think you can try that. And by then we had a place called Guapash where they repair phones, and he was like the only one who does that. So when people started to know me, and one of my friends again came, and he was like, you're doing all this, and you seems not to have any spares. So I decided, no, with time, inshallah, I'll get the spares, I'll get the machines that I need. But he offered himself that, okay, what I'm going to do, I'll give you some 300,000 to help you to buy your machine. Then he eventually gave me that 300,000. I went to Kampala. I bought some blowing machine and a gun for me to solder things. And then also one of my friends who by the name is called Jamal. He was a technician also. He offered me power. I moved from my place to his place to go and make my things. But later on, slowly by slowly, I started to catch up. People started to know me. People started to bring more phones. You find the phone that people are now dumped in the house. They could just bring it, work on it. But anyway, so others might fail. Others can be successful. But slowly by slowly, then I started to pick up in town. I started to gain confidence. I started to gain the trust of the people till I'm here now.
Shamli, like I always keep reminding you that you have friends, yes, but the friends you have, what are they capable of doing in your life? Are they friends that are liabilities or their assets? You have got two types of friends. Some are liabilities, some are assets. So if you have a friend in your life who is actually like asset or who are assets, you get to know that you have yourself a very good, lovely, quality friends. Because these friends will make sure you step from where you are to the next level. Had he not got such, he wouldn't be here. Someone offering you money and gives you something to do with it. There are some people who are offered money and they end up misusing it, mismanaging it. So trust me, once that person hit the last nail on you in your business, just know that is the final. And this is someone who has been trying so hard to make sure your business moves on vividly, because he or she wants to see you in another level. But if you're not going to have such friends, just know, sit back, have a meeting by yourself. You can take, I don't know how long you'll take, but sit down, analyze, what kind of friends will I have in my life? Is it business oriented friends or friends who are just here for just? So when you reach the life and having such friends, I'll appreciate if you say no to them. It's not on bad faith, because you need to have someone in your life and this person should help you in doing something for yourself very, very amicably, and you remember this person for it. Who knows, up to now he's still appreciating these people. Do you remember the first client you started repairing his or her phone that very day when you started?
Yeah.
You do?
I know him.
Is he up to now your client?
Yes.
Do you give him offers?
When he comes, I sometimes give him also money. I support. In case he one day, I met him in the hospital. Then he was like, he's not feeling well. I said, no, you are my mentor. You actually. You're the first person who made me who I am right now. So I do offer him even some money, and when he comes here and he asks I'm not having a phone, I can sometimes give him a new phone or even cash. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, such friends are actually pioneers in your business, because this is someone who made you who you are. He or she was the first person. I once interviewed some lady as I was profiling her. This lady told me her first client that she plated, up to date, that lady is still there, and sometimes when she comes, just like how you're doing to your client, she plates her for free, because this is someone who made you who you are. If she or he was not your first client, I guess you wouldn't really made it. You will lose interest. Sometimes you come at your workplace, no one comes and knocks your shop that, hey, can you repair me my phone? Maybe my phone fell in water, it needs this and that. If no one comes, so who are you going to work upon? Anyways, West Nile Television, we lighting up the region, and we are across West Nile. I want to say thank you so much for watching us, for loving us, and for giving your humble time to be part of this very particular television. Nebi, we're here and we'll be giving you quality time, and all you need to do is you can watch us on Zuku channel 0073, YouTube, and all social handles, Twitter, Facebook, and every other platform. You watch us and you get yourself updated and you get every details that you need about West Nile TV. And of course, 1 solid hour with you is worth it. In case of any inquiry, concerns, and anything that you want to know about us, please hit our YouTube page, drop in your comment, your concerns right there. Anything you want at this very particular time, we will be giving it out to you. So after finishing school, is there anyone who inspired you, or you saw, I remember you talking about your uncle, were you looking up to your uncle? What he does is absolutely amazing, you want to be like him, or you had your personal dream job? Because I know everyone who goes to school, you'll be asking, even your children, be asking, what do you want to become in future? Some are saying, maybe I want to become like you. Others are saying, I want to be a doctor. Others are saying, I want to be this and that. Did you had your dream job, or it was this very particular one? If it's not this one, what then happened?
And actually, when I stopped school, I went home. It was tough for me and for my mom and to my family, because I couldn't continue with the study. But this job, it was not my dream. I never even dreamt of repairing phones. Actually, as I was in school, I always think of becoming a doctor, because it was something in my heart. But after I failed to continue with study, and then this particular job, my uncle was repairing phones in that side of Bunyoro, actually in Kigumba. It was my brother who moved from Panyamur. Then he had some issues in the village, though he decided to leave the village, and then he went to my uncle in Kigumba. Then from there, he was offered a job from Techno company, where he has been working as their whatever, was fixing for them phones. And before that, he didn't even know how to repair very well. But then he one day called me that, my brother, you know what, I want you to come to go to my uncle in Chigumba. You can learn how to repair phones. I said, but is it not difficult since you were there? He said, no, you will catch up slowly. Then from there, I went to Chigumba. I started learning slowly. But I started to love the work, because there, as we are learning, I see the way my uncle used to make money in the business. I said, this business is good, this work is good. So I started to pick the love of the work. I said, like, okay, let me now put more energy, because since with the school I cannot longer continue. I don't have anything to do. Maybe this is what I can do best. I started to give myself, to give my time, to give more effort in repair. Then from there, when my brother, they came out with the advert, Techno company came out with adverts that they need some technicians. So we went to Kampala. I applied, but it wasn't successful. So I came back, and then when I came back, and that is when my brother and those friends and my mom, they were like, okay, you as you're doing that, you have courage, and first of all, what you need to do, you need to build self-trust. Trust yourself, trust what you do, and make sure you be at the best of you. Yeah.
And that's why it's always said that behind every successful man there is a woman. And most men do say that that woman is your mother. And how about your wife?
Actually, you know, I married when I'm now doing this job. Before I had no wife, but when I'm in the business now, I'm doing all this now. Okay, the wives always they are ever like we need to be from rents to own, and you need to have your own, because you have your brothers who are also in schools. You need to support them. They always actually it's not one. I don't have one. I have two wives.
It's advisable. Is it true? It's advisable.
So, yeah, it's in our religion. It's advisable to have four.
So you're still continuing?
No, actually, if God's give
God
me
still brings
the
another one, you're still ready?
Inshallah. But those people, they keep encouraging me. They keep telling me, you know, we are depending on what you are doing.
That's true.
Build good relationship with those in town, with your customers, with your friends, and always work hard. And they keep on telling me at first, because I bought my plot in 2014. In 2014, there it was hard. I first started with some garage-type house for some times, but eventually they were like, you cannot keep on. We cannot keep on staying here. Let's plan slowly. Still, we shall build. But Alhamdulillah, by 2021, we are in 24. By 2022, I started by building some small whatever permanent house. But Alhamdulillah, I've completed it, and the other keeps on encouraging me, be good in the business, work hard, and they always, like when I'm in bed by 7:30, they were like, are you not going for work?
Wake up.
Are you not going for work? Get up and go for work. Get up and go for work. And they inspire me a lot, and they keeps on giving me the morale, and they keep trusting me. So behind they do say behind every successful man there is a woman, but my mom plays greater role, and also they are playing the greatest role.
Husband raised you and now left you.
Yeah, my mom raised me. After getting into my house, now it was their responsibilities. Now it was their responsibility to keep work hard, do this. Yeah, they do inspire me a lot. Yeah.
I guess they should be smiling right about now, hearing their lovely husband speaking about them, praising them. It's not actually easy. And as he has said, you know, once your mom raises you, she is giving you to the next of kin. That's your wife. And yesterday, by the way, my producer was very happy. That's Elliot for you. Elliot had a very key, lovely point from a certain businesswoman saying that if you get married, that was what a woman is saying. I'm going to ask you as well to prove it for me. If you are married, your wife becomes your first child. Is that true with you?
Actually, not only the first child, okay, but my wife became the best friend to me.
Wow, the best friend?
She became the best friend to me, because we are like now we are one.
Yes.
They could tell me, you know what, there is this. But anyway, with the child, you know, child cannot advise you, cannot tell you something. They only demands from you. If your wife or your husband become your first child, that is in care, because you need to care about him. But if your wife become your best friend, because everything you need to start with the her.
Yes.
You need to start like for instance, the other week on the 8th of March, as I was going to Kampala. On reaching Kampala, I had a phone call that the thieves broke into the shop and they stole phones, other things. And then one of the wife called and was like, she said, she first tell me in Arabic that inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi rajiun. He says, we all belong to Allah, and everything you had or you have belongs to Allah, including our children, including what you have. So she kept on like she continued to say, she continued says that what was not taken was yours, or what remained was yours. What was taken was theirs, what's for Allah. So I was like, why do you say this? She told me, as of me, what I need to do is to keep on pushing you, to keep on encouraging you. So that is what I get from her, from them. Actually, they keep on to be the best of the best. Yeah.
Wow, I love the fact that the way you were stolen and the way your woman gave you the information was actually amazing. If that was other women, one thing, you receive a phone call like this, yeah, Jabu go fakira, yeah, but I did this, a lot of noise. In the first place, your heart will never skip. Be like, what is happening? Is it my child? Is there anything that has happened? Were you hurt? And so forth. But the way she started, she even started with the word of encouragement. So the moment the real information will come, you'll even be confident because it has happened. In the first place, she has convinced you that this and that happened, but what was taken was theirs. That is the second honor. So what remained is yours. Keep working hard. You restore them back. Didn't you do that? You did it, of course. Yeah. So all you need to do is sometimes when you give someone information, regardless of his or her business, make sure do it with one heart and know how to convince this person. Even if he or she lose the relative, learn to give information in a very proper way. This is of calling someone, you say, hey, so and so, I'm at me business. No, it doesn't work like that. So the moment you don't convince this person or console him or her, it becomes hard for someone to, pick up himself or pick up herself. Some people, their hearts skip so easily and realize that things don't work out the way you had expected. So that has been his story from where he started his business and how he is. So I know most of us are very interesting. So how far has he gone? You can see right from the background that he has really moved far from that year, because once you're doing business, you keep paying school fees, you keep constructing. I know most people do say that if there's something in your life that can really weigh you down, is building a house. Is it true?
Actually, it depends how you plan your things, and it depends how, because you need to give your time, and also you need to put a time frame that I want to construct a house, and I am starting it this year, and maybe I want to finish it like in 3 years. You keep on with a certain time, you do it and you leave it. While you need to plan, and also you put a time frame in your work, because when you start it, like you've earned yourself maybe 3, 4, 5 million. Someone said, now this one I can.
Okay, basically we'll start right from here. Let's go in for a short commercial break and we'll be right back. Don't move away from your TV. We'll start right from the issues of construction. Good morning.
Nile TV, lighting up the region.
The search for Miss Uganda 2024 is on. Get ready to be wowed by the girls' intelligence, charisma, and big dreams. Who will be the next Miss Uganda? Find out starting 10th May every Friday to Sunday at 8 p.m. on Makula Chika, exclusively on Star Times. The show is sponsored by LMZ, Comform, Nanjing Hotel, Kira Motors, Sheraton, Uganda Airlines, and lead sponsors, Grass Textiles and U-Home. Miss Uganda 2024, true Ugandan beauty.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
You must welcome back from that moment, and we are here still for the last 30 minutes of the Business Bank live on West Nile TV. Like I said, you can watch us on Zuku channel 0073 as well. That is YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and those are the handles you can get us easily for any inquiry you want to reach out to us. We'll always be here for you to get every details of information that you want to know. Otherwise, still in Nebi to learn more about phone accessories, and in case that is as well a phone repairing. If you want to know something about it, basically we had left somewhere, and that is where we will be starting with. But before that, allow me to welcome you back on set.
Thank you so much.
Yes, we are on the verge of discussing rather issues of constructing a house, and more of that will be coming, I guess, at Katusot, and if possible you can pick up right from there.
Thank you. Thank you, listener. As I was saying, when you are constructing a house, and you first give yourself a time frame and you plan, because first of all you need to know the type of the house you're going to construct, how much it's going to cost, and how much maybe you have at the moment, and the BOQs and the rest. So in that, and as you said, you pose a question at that you find sometimes construction can affect the business, and as such. Yeah, it does, but it depends on how you're planning your things. Like I said, you need to put yourself a time frame, and you're giving that you want to construct your house in like in 3 years. Like this first year, what are you going to do? Maybe you're going to buy the aggregate, the bricks, maybe you're going to lay the bricks, aggregates, and the rest you're buying the bricks and other things. So after all these, after finishing with this, maybe for this year you can pause, and now the second year maybe you start the construction. You reach certain level, maybe the roofing level, then maybe you stop there, you wait for the other year, then you do the roofings, and then you do the the plastering and all that. So it depends how you are planning with your construction. Because if you do it like I said, you find some people after getting like 5-7 millions in cash, what they do that they rush to build a house, and once that money got finished and you start picking from the business, and you find now the business start declining due to over expenditure, because you need to eat and all those things. So it always failed with some people. But if you plan very well, you give yourself time, you give yourself proper planning, indeed it cannot fail with the business.
Yeah, that is why it is said that once you start doing something, plan yourself. If you don't plan yourself, you realize that you have messed up your business. You cannot start business 1 year and maybe 2 years, and in the 3rd year you want to build a house. Is that really possible? It will only be possible if your business is doing well, but if it is not doing well, I am really very sorry. You do not need to take such steps. Learn to know how much investment that you will need in your business, how much profit you're realizing after every day sale, or how much money have you realized in 2 years. Can this money build you a house? If no, first invest that money again. Do something with it within your business. Don't rush. If you rush, you'll crash, and your business eventually will drop, and people will start laughing at you. By the way, not everyone around you is happy with the business you do. So what you do is keep that friendship, not with your friends, but with God first before the rest of the people come. So that will definitely take us to the challenges that you have been facing since the year 2018. Yes. Okay. The challenges that you have been facing in your business till now, maybe briefly you can take us through them.
Now, with the challenges, I'm having a few challenges. The one challenge is number one is you find sometimes as for spares and the accessories, maybe sometimes a customer would come and the spare happens not to be there. Then you make a order, you place the order from Kampala, and the challenge that we get is sometimes the goods delays. And now when the customer comes the following day, when you promise the person maybe tomorrow next, you find the person comes and the things are not there, the spares are not there, and what the person wants is not there. Definitely the customers sometimes they tend to react. But it depends how you handle the customer. Now, and also if it delays, sometimes with these buses pass to Arua, Paida. So those are the challenges that we face.
Okay. Earlier on, when we are having interaction, you didn't hint about that is issues of theft. Right as we speak in Arua town, things are happening in a different manner. Actually, the update that you got this morning is border borders are hunting thieves, and whosoever they get red-handed, they will kill you there and then. So far, 3 people are gone, and the rest of them are under police custody. So the issues of theft, I remember in Pakwach right now, they've resort into issues of cutting iron seats up, and then someone comes and steals those stuffs, and the person goes. And one of the business woman there confessed that these people who are actually stealing them in Pakwach are not residents of Pakwach. They are coming from somewhere else. So I don't know if it's the same scenario in Nebi. I think briefly you can also tell us that.
Now the issue of theft, that woman of Pakwach, I can say, even they say in the house, everything plan and everything is start within the house, and those who are stealing, there might be not within the town, but they have their connections with those in town, those who know you better. Because I don't believe someone from Arua can come from Arua to come and rob this place unless there's some connection to this place who knows that this guy's open at this time, close at this time, he moves like this and that, he doesn't have maybe the security guard and so forth. So with those things, it is always that even here in Nebi we have that issues, we have that cases whereby people comes, they cut the iron sheets. It happens several times here with one of my brothers, Siraji. They cut his shop almost 4-5 times. He loses a lot of money, but those things are there. It is not that these people are not there. The thieves, we have them. They are within us. We stay with them, we interact with them, we eat together with them, but they are the one that plan you and sell you out. Because like I said, those from Arua of Kwash, someone who doesn't know this place, who doesn't know how it operates, who doesn't know what is inside, cannot just come and break into the shop or break into someone's house and steal. Definitely it has to be someone within you or within your locality. Yeah.
Yeah, he is right, because who knows, in this shop they're operating phone accessories, or maybe they're repairing phone. Someone cannot, unless it is going to be at the banners that will indicate in this very particular place there's this kind of business taking place. But most times, you know, thieves have connections, by the ways. You cannot go in someone's place without actually a pioneer of that place. So there's someone in Nebi who connects someone from Pakwach to come and steal here, or someone from Arua, Congo, wherever, to come and steal here. For as long as that connection is there, those things will work. But if it's not there, someone cannot come from a road just direct in your shop and start stealing things. No. If at all you are watching right now and you know such scenarios, please, we'll advise you to denounce yourself from it. Otherwise, right now it's not easy. In this very particular city, Arua, you cannot go free. So please, take cautions, take good care of yourself, and stay away from such scenarios. So we all understand that business, there's challenges that keeps you going, and as well there are benefits, because you cannot do business and you don't realize profits and you continue doing that business. So we'll have to eventually tell us, what have you achieved for all these years you've been in this house. I know one of them is constructing a house that you're being talking about, Alaro. So you can proceed right from there.
Now the achievement I got in this business, in my field, actually there are many. There are many. One, like you said, I've constructed a house. That is one. I bought a plot. That is two. And I manage with with the support of my mother and my brothers. We managed to push my younger brothers and sister to school. One completed university in Muni University, and as I'm talking now, is a teacher in Sunrise Secondary School. And one, we've opened another shop also in Nebi, who is also operating very well. And also we are having another brother of mine whom we are supporting in school in Mokono, Kasawa SS, and also school fees of my children and other things. So those are the achievements, and also the achievement is broad. We are still going forward.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, in any single business that you do, you need to make sure that profit that you realize will be there, and you cannot do business and you don't realize profit. And when you get it, please do not utilize it anyhow. Know where to put it and know how to use it. And perhaps, if at all he is to get profit, don't tell me that whatever thing he talked about, soft drinks and so forth, doesn't actually require another different capital from somewhere. I guess it was a profit you get from here, and you end up getting fridge and packed in soft drinks in them for life to move so easily. So that one basically doesn't actually need capital, but if you use your mind very well in that business, that is when the part of having entrepreneurship a business comes in. It's a process of adding another business next to the business that is ongoing. You can have this, and someone comes and maybe wants to buy a phone, maybe someone wants to repair. You are done with the work already, and this person wants to pay you through MomoPay, maybe like mobile money and so forth. You first have to send this person, go to the next shop and initiate this money. No, you can add in mobile money in your business. That's when the part entrepreneurship business comes in, adding business into the ongoing business, bringing in another business, such that your customers don't have this back and forth movement to get all those. So that is it, and it has been Ausha learning what you have achieved in your business amidst the challenges. You are in position to get something for yourself. So what plans do you have for this very particular business, maybe in the next 2 to 3 years to come?
Not in 2-3 years to come, actually in the next 1 year, maybe at the end, probably at the end of this year. The plan is to open actually a bigger shop than this one, to open another big shop, and on top of that, because I have another shop apart from the one we opened to my brother, which is operating in now. I have another one next to the market line. So the next is to have a big shop and to expand, because much as we are doing business, we need not to remain like this in this business, like maybe, how can I say it, you cannot like remain in the business that you're doing just like that, because you need to move further. The movement, first of all, like I told you, next year, this year or next year, I'm planning to open another big one, and also I'm planning to move abroad to Dubai, or maybe to look for the place where I can be getting enough, or I can be getting the spares at maybe at the cheapest price, and also to get those to get those accessories. That one will be like I'll go to the side of Kenya, Malaba, where those accessories are. So I'll also want to build partners with my business partners, like if God allows me to go to Dubai, that one to get spares, that one I'll start bringing things from there. That one is it will be okay for me. In 2, 3, 4 years it will be massive, inshallah.
Yeah, it's good to plan ahead, and then by the way, when you dream big and you start small, by the way, that's our hashtag for Business Bank: dream big, start small. And when you have that dream, it's obvious you're going there, because you cannot plan for something and you don't do it. That's actually a very big no for you. So when you start something and you want to say, it's the same as like, I want to marry when I've clocked 25 years. If you're going to keep yourself safe, and trust me, you'll marry when you clock 25 years. So it's all about you and how you set yourself, what target you have for yourself, what you need in that very particular business. You realize that things are moving on well, because you cannot have a business without target. You cannot have a business without plan. How long do you want to give yourself to expand this business? How long do you want to give yourself to have this business settled? It's all up to you. And if you don't really consider that, that business is not going to the destination you need. So that's why you need to have a very, very humble time to discover your business and what you need to achieve in the next few years to come in your business. Whether that has been the plan you have for your business, basically that as well moves with issues concerning that is your retirement. because everyone is entitled to retire, whether you are self-employed or not. You just feel you need to rest. Maybe someone else will take this business upon himself or herself to manage, and of course this is your pension. You do not work somewhere else to receive another pension unless you're going to put constructions, people will be renting and so forth. You'll as well rely on that. So your business is your first. Someone as well told me, if you are alive, you're actually rich. And whatever business idea you have, and once you set it, you are already rich for as long as the business is successful. So in case you are going to retire, you will retire but you're not tired. You just have to sit and someone comes and manages your business. At the end of the day, this person appends you accountability. Daddy or my boss, this is what I did. It is A, B, C, D. I deposited this amount of money in the bank. This is the balance. Use this for upkeep. Let that one be for your future. Is there anyone you already have to manage your business, or you still feel it is not now you can decide who can take on your business?
Actually,
it's interesting.
You know,
it's a hard decision to take.
Actually, it's a hard decision. It is hard to tell, in a sense that no one knows tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
I cannot say that my child, because they're yet in school, they don't know anything about the business. And you can say it's your brothers, but also your brothers, they may as well plan their own things with their own families. But as for the plannings on how these things, the business, maybe when you reach certain age that you cannot do certain things, my plan or my dream, first of all, is to be like a Goma, London Phone, because I've been there several times. I met him, we discussed, and he tells me a lot. And also my friends come from Kampala, they do tell me a lot what to do, how to get to somewhere. But mine is, as a business person, to leave your business running. First of all, like we are doing Mashes. It's still a small scale business, but also you should have a dream. Like these cars, like these pairs, when you set a place, set a business running, believe me, anybody can just now take over. Like your brother, when you bring them into the business. But the one thing with us that sometimes in Alur or in West Nile, sometimes it is hard to find that someone is in the business and brings his brothers, the relatives. It is hard, but mine is to, first of all, like I said, we have opened another one for my brother. He's working, and the target, my dream is like to build it big, to be bringing items from outside or within in large scales, so that when you reach certain age, will get you when you've already at least set a house to rent, or maybe this business is running at certain level, whereby you can just sit at home, you get money. You can just sit at home, you receive money when your brothers and maybe someone you employed or your daughters, or your children are managing the business. So it is all about planning it. It's all about planning it to be in certain level before you retire or maybe tired.
Okay. All right, in summary, I guess we have all been speaking in this very particular language. I think a high chance as well to bring it back home to your people. Kindly, the key points that you feel someone could perhaps the location of the place, a few things about your business. Do you mind putting in your local language before we call it done for today's session?
Yeah, afawa dano shiki mbeka winjo program eni. Nam kunyinga shalo awashetie Miraji. The name of the business otie Miraji Phone Tech Limited Nebi. Now in business para yobo simu, alwaro spare, alwaro simu, alwaro accessories, machalo screen guards, battery, memory card, flash, earphones, chargers, and so on. Man ko pin mo kendegi man watie ko pin me gira mother de gitie yiromo no ngwa iginde idomas kiti in a town.
That is it basically about the direction, location, and his name plus few things that he is dealing with. And then brief advice for the youths out there, maybe what they can possibly do if at all they are idle. And besides, before actually you advise the youths, since you are handling a phone repairing and phone maintenance, if someone comes knocking your office and tells you, Miraji, I am a school dropout, or I am a senior 4 leaver, P7 leaver, senior 6 leaver, or I'm a graduate, but I do not have work. I'm interested in learning what you are doing. Will you give opportunity for such a person, and maybe with a little payment, or other people you're training to know how to do this work, or it's not yet there? If yes, please, how will you charge such a person? And has such a person ever come to knock your office for this very particular work?
Nam have very many of them that I trained. I have a guy in the name of Bright. He's actually older than me. Okay. When he was working with by then AfriCell, by then AfriCell, when their company decided to close, he came to me and he was like, Miraji, I want to learn this work. I said, okay, it's okay. You're free. But with some token, he came. I taught him. Now he's well established. And I have very many of them. I have like my brother, Farouk, is operating next to the URI office. Also in a good capacity. And as you see, one of the guy I'm training is this one we are with, and I have there are many. There are like almost 10 that I've so far trained, and they are doing their business. Some are in different locations. One which I do now look up to that I can reach his level is in Kampala. The guy is doing very well. When I reached Kampala, it's just like, Miraji, today you're not going to sleep anywhere, you're not going to eat from anywhere, direct home. He could sometimes give me money for transport because,
that's good.
There are many.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miraj, for your time. We are running out of time, and in 30 seconds, can you kindly put your last word and we call it a day, and I give you time to as well attend to your clients.
Inshallah. My last word is goes to my fellow youth. I always encourage each and everyone, because with Uganda we are in today, there's no opportunity to work in offices, and I do encourage by the words of the President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Once he says, as entrepreneur or as someone, you need to create your own job.
That's true.